Hey guys, Mark Gaudette coming to you, making a very quick video, giving you some food for thought for the day. So here it is. I want to know, are you as an entrepreneur doing your very best work? Are you as an employee doing your very best work? The reason why I ask that question to you is because many times we may actually not be doing our very best work. And you're like, well, what do you mean by that, Mark? Well, think about it this way. The other question to ask yourself is, are you still doing it for you? That's right, are you still doing it for you? See, I'm reminded of a story that I was reading in a book on happiness. And the example they gave me was these kids. They used to come by every single day after school and make fun of this older gentleman on his porch. And this older gentleman got very smart. And he's like, you know what, kids, if you come back every day and you hurl insults at me, I'll pay you money. And so he said, I'll start, maybe he started with $1 or a few bucks. And then the next day they came back. And he said, okay guys, if you come back tomorrow, I'll give you $1.50. Then the next day they came back and said, okay, I can only afford to pay you 50 cents. As he started going down and down, less and less people came to the point where he's like, I can only pay you a penny. And then the kids were like, well, this is not even worth it anymore. We're not even going to come to hurl insults at you anymore. But think about it, before that motion, before he was even paying them, they were coming without even a second thought. They were coming because they enjoyed doing it. Another example might be, maybe you enjoyed doing something as a kid. Maybe you enjoyed playing or cleaning your room or whatever it was. And then all of a sudden, once money started getting attached to it, when you started to view it as not enough money, you stopped having a desire to do that activity. So the reason why I'm asking you that is, if that's the question and you're being forced to do with something that you don't feel is enough money anymore, well then that means we're not doing it really for ourselves. We're just doing it for the money. And because we don't view it as enough money, we're not putting in our very best work. So I encourage you to think that way, because think about that as a new entrepreneur where you're putting in the work right now. You're putting in a ton of work every day, but you may not be getting paid for it. You may not be getting paid that much as you feel like you're worth, or as much as you'd like to get paid. And if you take a second look at your thoughts, you may or may not notice that maybe in some way, shape, or form, you've maybe started to develop some habits that are leaking and taking from you and allowing you not to produce your very best work, and allowing you to start in some way, shape, or form not really enjoy fully what it is that you set out to do. So I encourage you guys, from a mindset perspective on our personal development journey here, to really ask ourselves that question. Am I still doing this for me? Am I still doing this because I enjoy doing it? And therefore I'll put out the very, very, very best work, and therefore I will continue to attract the very best clients and more clients. Or am I not doing it for myself anymore? Am I doing it for the money? Am I doing it because I want to look good in front of other people? Am I doing it because I don't want to let them down? See, all of those things are motivators to help us follow through, but they're not powerful enough motivators to help us follow through and do our very, very best work. Nor are they sustainable for us staying with it anything in the long run. So I encourage you, entrepreneurs out there, new entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, wherever you are in your life, take a look at yourself and ask yourself that question today. Am I still doing what it is that I set out to do for me? Now stay inspired, stay empowered, and remember, operate your life and your business from a place of freedom. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you on the next video.